It's 20 minutes to 3 in the morning. I'm having a tough time sleeping again. Just too much going on. Came across this clip put up by Joe Walsh on CBS News, published on the 29th. This is the 30th of October. Title: Trump administration says it struck another alleged drug boat in the Pacific, killing 4. There's an unclassified clip. You see it blowing it up. The U.S. military carried out another strike on an alleged narco-trafficking vessel in the Pacific Ocean on Wednesday, killing 4 people, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said, making it at least the 15th boat to hit in the Trump administration's 2-month-long campaign of the strikes that have killed more than 60 people. Hegseth posted a video of a boat strike on X. He said the strike was conducted in international waters and alleged that the boat was operated by an unnamed designated terrorist organization. He said no U.S. forces were harmed. The military began striking alleged drug-carrying boats in the Caribbean Sea early last month and expanded the operation to the East Pacific in recent weeks. In some, but not all cases, the Trump administration has said the boat was linked to the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. The administration has vowed to continue carrying out the strikes, arguing the U.S. is in armed conflict with drug gangs, cartels in Latin America, many of which the U.S. has designated as foreign terrorist organizations. Let's not forget what Peter Hegseth did a short while ago. He was an evening weekend host on Fox. It's mind-blowing. The Western Hemisphere is no longer a safe haven for narco-terrorists bringing drugs to our shores to poison Americans. How about the CIA bringing drugs to our shores? How about Ronald Reagan bringing drugs to our shores? How about George H.W. Bush bringing drugs to our shores? How about George Bush bringing drugs to our shores? You know, the guy that deserted the National Guard, became commander-in-chief, that George Bush. They're all Nazis, the Bushes, by the way. Mr. Trump has also floated the possibility of strikes on land-based targets, saying last week the land is going to be next. The campaign has drawn pushback from some lawmakers who want more evidence that the targets were actually smuggling drugs and warned that it could draw the U.S. into a conflict in the region. Congress has not authorized the strikes, though the Trump administration argues it doesn't need permission from the legislature. Venezuela and Colombia have also expressed outrage over the strikes, which are part of a broader military buildup in the Caribbean, with U.S. ships and thousands of troops deploying to the region. The administration has heaped pressure on the government of Venezuela, President Nicolas Maduro, accusing him of partnering with drug traffickers. You mean the same way Ronald Reagan, Iran-Contra affair? You mean that kind of partnering? A charge he denies. A U.S. warship docked in nearby Trinidad and Tobago over the weekend, which the Venezuelan government called a hostile provocation. This is just insane. We've got someone leading this country that doesn't even know where the hell he is. We saw that clearly demonstrated when he was in Japan. He roamed around like he was in a fog. This is the President of the United States of America. You know, the same guy that went to Walter Reed for an mRNA. You don't go to Walter Reed for an mRNA because you got a toothache. But they're never going to tell us the truth. They lie to us about everything. They lie to us about Trump's height. He's not 6'3", not even close. They lie to us about his weight. He's not 220, not even close. They lie to us about his mental acuity, his IQ. They lie to us about everything. It's scary, folks. It's real scary. And Pete Hegseth, a total lightweight, like the rest of his dysfunctional administration. You don't want to hear it? Don't listen.